Okay. Singles at 41. Woman speaks on dating after 40. Let me go ahead and get this clip. I thought I had it together. Here we go. Right. Yeah.
In my 20s, I would not have thought that I would be single and dating at 41.
Yeah.
You have all these ideas of what it's going to be. You done planned out the old fairy tale wedding. You done got your kids' names. And you don't see it that I'm going to be single at 41. But when I think back, I was not doing the things that were preparing me for marriage in my 20s. I wasn't doing the things that were preparing me for marriage in my early 30s. And so, am I happily single? Absolutely yes, because I make the most amazing life for myself. But is there a desire for partnership and togetherness? And baby, I know I'm coming home to you every single night. Yes.
All right, let's talk about a woman speaks on dating after 40.
Can I go first?
A little bit rough. Go ahead, Mr. Lego.
You can go first, second, and last.
That's Steve Harvey's daughter, right? And this man is running around telling all these random women how to find a man, and you can't help your own goddamn daughter find a damn man. That's kind of sad. Like when your daughter jumps up and says, "Ain't nobody never taught me shit, and I don't know what the hell I'm out here doing," and Steve Harvey is your daddy. What in the hell? That is probably the worst credibility that I've ever heard from a man in a relationship space. I wish my kids would jump up there and say, "Ain't nobody taught me nothing. I don't know what I'm doing, and I had to figure out on my own." What kind of father is that? God damn, you teaching all these damn women how to find a man. You can't sit down and talk to your goddamn daughters about how to find a man. I just had to say that. That's some bullshit.
Well, was her mother around? I mean, I don't know how many. I know Steve Harvey was married a few times.
The
But
mother
a lot of
don't
times,
count. It's
well,
about
if
the
the mother is
dad.
a wife, it
Okay,
counts because she has an
Yeah,
okay,
example
the first wife,
of
he wasn't close with their kids.
that makes sense. But that's
yes,
his biological daughter right there.
right. But where's her biological mother? Is what I'm
Where's
saying.
her biological daddy? I look at the dad, and why don't you have your daughter right next to you, like you got your little stepdaughter that's running around holding around with all these movie stars and shit, and your other daughters actually need you, and they trying to actually find love while your little whole stepdaughter running around just trying to get some I don't know, likes on a pic or some shit. What the hell? I'm just saying, because he all up under Lori Harvey, but your actual daughter who's 41 and is having problems and literally says, in my 20s I had problems, in my 30s I had problems. Where is this nigga? I know where he at, next to Lori Harvey, taking pictures.
He's on Family Feud.
She's crazy. Crazy. No way hell my daughter will come up on a social media platform and say that shit. Because I'm in my kid's face. I was with my kids today. In my kid's face.
All right.
Well, at this point, she's grown, so father or no father, you still gotta take certain actions that's gonna get you the results you want. Um, and
Hashtag
she
no
knows.
father.
You said what?
I said hashtag no father. Because
Right, and a
apparently
lot of
she
us
didn't
didn't.
have
A
a
lot of
father.
us didn't have our fathers, and a lot of us, didn't make those right choices. But
But I'm just saying
as,
she
as
did
an
though,
adult,
is all I'm saying.
but he wasn't there because that's exactly what she said, that she didn't have that guidance. So that's probably part of why she made those choices that she did make, is from not having the proper guidance. So, but as an adult, you have free will, so it's on you to make the right actions. You can't just keep looking back and talk about what happened in the past and what didn't happen. You just have to make those choices going forward.
I'm just saying her daddy don't need to be on nobody goddamn TV. If you are the daughter of that man, and he's running around saying all this shit to these other people, and your daughter is admitting that she had problems for 2 decades. What the fuck? I'm just saying that shit just pissed me off. I'm a father, so I'm sorry.
Well, it's obviously clear that Mr.
But it's
Led
like,
like Steve Harvey, so I think we got the memo.
No, I hate crappy fathers. I hate crappy fathers is what I'm saying. I'm a father first before I'm anything else.
Maybe he told
this
her
is
to
true, but every father is not perfect, even if you are there. Every father is not perfect, and I think that you know, when you don't have a father, whether you have a father or not, as a growing adult, you have to realize that, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you're continuing to do something over and over and over again, you can't blame mom and dad for not being there. You have to be accountable for your actions. And so when she was talking about being prepared for marriage, a lot of women don't know how to practice monogamy by themselves before they actually get to monogamy. It's not something that they're practicing. Um, most women don't even want to serve a man a plate. She don't want to do things that wives do. So she's going to continue to be this girlfriend or this side chick or this woman that's just not prepared for marriage, and she's going to sound like Steve Harvey's daughter, who's talking about all her troubles in her 20s and 30s, like she wasn't the one making those decisions. So after a while, you have to ask yourself, okay, what exactly do I want in life? And how do I prepare myself to get there? And for one, like I always say, you got to be real with yourself. You have to be real with yourself before you try to be real with the man, before you try to be real with your parents, before you try to be real with your friends. You have to be real with yourself because you are the one that's going to be in that situation. Nobody's going to live that life for you.
All right. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna drop down and bring Alex up here so he can respond on this too in the back.
Is my mic working?
Alex.
Hello.
Hey.
I genuinely didn't expect to actually brought on. I just thought it was quite an interesting point. Most of the time, kids don't listen to their parents. How many times, Mr. Let Go, do your kids actually listen to everything you say and do exactly what you ask them to do? If they do that, mate, you are smashing it and good. But kids have their own mind. They do their own thing and they think they know best. That's just growing up. I have taken it. I'm a man child myself. I'm 35 and don't even know how to shave. Look at this. Oh, because my dad never taught me. No, it's just life. You know, you teach yourself these things. I taught myself how to shave. I just don't have a razor at the moment. Yeah, I think we accountability is massive. So I should have gone out to the shop because I knew I was having a show today. I should have bought myself a razor. I should have shaved my face, but I didn't because I would rather sit and play video games. It's just about being honest. Life is about just being open, honest, I think. Not being mysterious, being honest. Honesty is key to everything. And if
So,
you're
Alex,
interesting, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were finished. Go ahead.
No, go for it, man. I'll talk forever. I'm one of those blabbers, unfortunately.
I just want to say this. It's not about what I taught my daughters, is about how I led my daughters. I lead by example, and that causes my kids to want to find a man that is somewhat like their father. You feel me? So that gives them a certain type of a discernment, so they won't waste so many years of their lives just dating bums, because that girl has been dating somebody, right? So overall, if there's no structure or no fundamentals of dating, she's going to find herself in all these half-ass relationships, and now she's in her 40s. And you know, because some girls are just like, no, I don't care about getting married, I'm too young, whatever. She literally said, I envision myself being married, but her dad, in my opinion, did not help her or support that vision and gave her the certain amount of discernment or structure. So the type of men that she spends time with are marriage-minded men, or get rid of the man that's not marriage-minded.
Or what if it's the flip side of the coin? What if she was around her dad and experienced a high standard of man, and the men these days aren't measuring up? What if your daughters can't teach men? Let go?
A man of a certain stature would introduce their daughter. They would link their daughter up with somebody.
Really?
You feel me?
From a child, yeah. From when they're young, they're already picking, okay, because they have friends, right? Most parents have friends. They have friends with children. So you raise your kids up with people that's like you, then you're able to kind of like, okay, I like the way how this man is being raised. Maybe he could be the one for my daughter. That's called like arranged marriage. That's what they do sometimes. It works.